Hey guys, how's it going? How was your beautiful day going on this beautiful day? I fell asleep last night and was not able to get my predictions. I didn't do them last night, okay? It is Thursday and I have somewhere to be, so we're going to need to make this quick. All right, so we're going to start with the games that are going on today. We got the Bears and the Lions to start off. The Lions have a somewhat curse on them for Thanksgiving. I think this year that they break that curse finally. They're just too good this year, and the Bears are not that good. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if this turned into a trap game and the Bears won, only because the Bears have been this close to winning so many games in a row that I feel like this would be a game where just out of nowhere the Bears win. But I'm going to trust the Lions. I'm going to put my money on the Lions. Instead of trusting something crazy to happen with the Bears. So I'm going to say that the Lions win this one. We'll go 27-20. Next, we have the Giants and the Cowboys. I mean, this is a sleeper game. I don't know who wants to watch this. Actually, I do, because Drew Lock's playing. Hopefully, Tommy DeVito has a forearm injury. He might not be able to play. I hope I get to see Drew Lock play. If not, this game is going to be the most boring game of the day. I'll take the Giants 13-10 because the Cowboys are 0-5 at home, and I honestly just think it's funny. If they lose, they lose. I really don't care. Dolphins, Packers. This is going to be a tough one. The Dolphins really need to win this one for the playoff picture right now, because Denver plays the Browns and they have some easy games coming up. So they really do need this one for that if they want to make the playoffs. But I don't think that they'll get it. I think the Packers are good right now, and they also need this one because they still have a chance in this division. The division's not totally locked up yet. So I think they genuinely have a shot at it. So they do need to win this game for that to happen. And I think that they will. We'll go 34-20. We'll go 34-30. I think it'll be a very close game. Tua's been looking good while they've been back. And it's supposed to be a very cold game as well. I think Tua can destroy that narrative, but at the same time, I still don't think they're going to win. Next, we got Black Friday. We got the Chiefs and the Raiders. The Chiefs are going to win this one. The Raiders are terrible. They're not good. And honestly, I would love to see the Chiefs lose. I would love to see the Chiefs lose. For some reason, I think that this could be a trap game that they do lose. They did it last year against the Raiders, so I wouldn't be 100% surprised if it happened. But I'm going to pick the Chiefs. We'll go 34-20. All right, now the Chargers and the Falcons. The Chargers should win this. The Falcons are a train wreck before their bye week. They obviously got destroyed by us, and the Chargers have been looking amazing. They played a good game against the Ravens. Honestly, they made it closer at the end, so it wasn't as good of a game, but they still played a good game. So I'm going to give this one to the Chargers. We'll say 27-14 Chargers win. Next, we got the Steelers and the Bengals. Bengals coming off of their bye, and the Steelers coming off of a big loss. I really think this is one that the Steelers need. This is one that the Steelers definitely need to win, because the Ravens are on their tail, and if the Ravens rattle off wins at the end of the season, I really can see the Steelers losing this division. And this game's in Cincinnati. The thing is when I pick for the Steelers, they lose. When I pick against them, they win. I don't think that they win. I don't think that they lose 2 divisional games in a row, though. So I'm going to pick you guys for the second week in a row, probably for the first time ever. So if you guys disappoint me once again like you did last week, you're going to piss me off. So please don't disappoint me once again. I will pick you guys to win against the Bengals this week, 24-21. I think your defense can stop Joe Burrow enough to win the game. So Cardinals and the Vikings. I think the Vikings lose. I've been saying that they're going to lose recently, and they keep proving me wrong. Here's the thing. I just think the Vikings are due. They're due for a loss at this point, and the Cardinals are the perfect team to do that, in my opinion. I think that their offense is good enough, and they're coming off of a bad one, and the Vikings have been squeaking out wins. They've been squeaking them out against not very amazing teams. And the Cardinals, not that they're very amazing, but they're definitely better than a lot of the teams that they've played recently. So I think the Cardinals can win this one, 30-27. Colts against the Patriots. The Colts, again, for playoff hopes, which I think are pretty much gone for them at this point. Well, actually, they could definitely win this division at this point because the Texans are on a downward spiral at this point. I think the Colts can pull this one out. If they don't, I think that their season is over. So They're going to have to either way. Patriots are just not a good football team, so you kind of have to win this one. I'll say the Colts win 23-17 final score. All right, now the Seahawks and the Jets. The Jets are a train wreck still. They're not very good, and the Seahawks are looking to get better every week. But this is also a game where the Seahawks drop one. You know, the Seahawks do it what it feels like every single year, where they beat a good team and then lose to a bad team and lose to a team that they shouldn't be losing to, and then not ruin, but very much hurt their playoff hopes. So you would hope that they could win this game, and I think that they can, even if it's in MetLife Stadium. So I'm going to pick the Seahawks. We'll go 27-13. Titans and the Commanders. The Titans coming off of a win against the Texans. Since they won against the Texans, they definitely don't have a shot against the Commanders. Commanders have been letting me down recently. I've been picking the Commanders, and they keep letting me down. But they're on a 3-game skid. I think that they can get it done against a not very good Titans team, who honestly have looked better in recent weeks. But I still think the Commanders can get it done. We'll go 24-23. I think the Titans are good enough to make this a close game, but I think the Commanders have this one. Texans and Jaguars, you better hope the Texans win. I've already called them 3 weeks in a row the biggest pretenders in the NFL, and they continue to be that. I think that they can win this one, though. They should be able to win it. If they don't win against this Jaguars team, I think they have a real shot at missing the playoffs and the Colts winning this division. But that also depends on whether the Colts win their game, which I think that they should. Texans win it 30-10. Rams and the Saints. The Saints have won 2 games in a row after losing 7 in a row. I still think that they lose. I think they're going to kind of go on this trend where they win 2 games and then lose a bunch in a row. And the Rams need it, absolutely, and I think the Rams can get it done. 30-20 here. Buccaneers and the Panthers. Listen, the Panthers have been playing great in recent weeks, especially against the Chiefs and stuff, but the Buccaneers with Mike Evans back, the Buccaneers even without Mike Evans were looking amazing, and then last week they looked even better. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers to win this one. They're on a roll. I think they can really win this division at this point. And I honestly think that they will win the division. So I'm going to go Buccaneers win. We'll go 27-24. Eagles, Ravens, definitely the game of the week, probably, in the NFL. This one will be very fun. It's a battle of the Offensive Player of the Years and possibly an MVP. And I'm rooting for Saquon Barkley. I'm a Saquon Barkley fan. So I hope that he outplays Derrick Henry in this game. I think that the Ravens will win. The Eagles have been playing amazing, and the Ravens honestly haven't been playing that great. But the reason I think that the Ravens are going to win is because, first of all, Lamar doesn't really lose to NFC opponents. He's like 20-1 in his career, and I really think as an offense they can put it together and somewhat beat the Eagles. I think most people are going to probably pick the Eagles in this game, and I totally understand. They're the best team in the NFC. They have the best defense in the league. They have the MVP on their offense. There's no reason to pick the Ravens here, even though they are actually favored on the spread. There's no reason to pick the Ravens here, but I'm going to trust in the Ravens to be able to win this game. 30-27 final score. All right, we got the Bills and the 49ers. I'm going to pick the Bills. The 49ers look like an absolute train wreck, and I don't know if Brock Purdy's playing. And the Bills have looked fantastic this year, especially at home. I don't think they've lost. Yeah, they're 5-0 at home. They have not lost at home yet. I'm going to pick the Bills. 25-17 final score. Bills win. Broncos, Browns. This is one the Broncos very much need to win as well to create a good cushion in those playoffs, and I think that we will. The Browns have been playing like a scrappy team recently, and they just beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, but to win 2 games in a row, especially not playing a divisional opponent this week, I think that the Broncos can win. Their defense has been looking better, and obviously their offense has been looking amazing in recent weeks. So I think the Broncos can get it done against the Browns. 30-14, Denver wins. All right, that'll be it for my Week 13 NFL predictions. I don't know what my total score is throughout the year. I'll figure that out next week. I really got to get this video posted, and it's probably going to be posted a little bit after when the Thanksgiving games start. But as you can clearly see, I'm on ESPN, so clearly I'm doing this before the games have started. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving to every single one of you. If you are here, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one.